YouTube, M40 here. We are doing Trey Faircloth's Day 2 Star Trek deck profile. So, give us a little bit of an introduction here.
Well, guys, I came into this event expecting to do well because it's fit to beat the meta. And this is a deck that I created and I tested. I played in several tournaments, and then I finally just got it the way I like it to beat across. And it just has such a good matchup against them, but it can brick because it's several monster engines, but the trap cards usually just blow them out in the end. I got Trish twice in one game earlier and still won. So I guess I can still live through Trish. So even though I only play 2 effect negation, the deck still usually does solid. We can just get into the profile. I call this Trap Queens. Is an idea, a name from the friend. Shout out to Julian. 3 Mermelio, the best card to open with. And I usually want to go second, so I want to open up with a few other cards, but I'll show you in a second. And 1 DNA. This card usually gets sided out against matchups where I really don't need a dead card at all, because this card can be dead, but in long drag out games, I really want to see this card. 3 Scepter, 3 Chair. These cards are literally the win con of the deck. Once this goes off, I draw on the trap cards or board wipes, and they can't do anything about it. And the back of the back row, I usually just have a Nightmare. 3 Halberd. This card is the reason why I go second. I open up with one of these and a Halberd. I usually just have game, because the Call of Haunted plus this is just infinitely game with Lavala Chain. And he searches for himself. 2 Fire, 2 Ice. These cards seem very lackluster against the cross, but against every other matchup, this card's amazing. And if they don't, they will get called guard when I set a monster, thinking it's a chair I'm setting to protect myself, and they'll unicorn or die, and I'll get a combo out next turn. And 1 Thunder King to blow out. I usually just summon late game or have backed up with Call the Hunters and Air Forces. So, 3 Duality, 1 Book, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Raigeki, and 1 Barak de Negro. And these cards are all pivotal, but I don't actually have to use these to win. I had someone flip anti-spell, and I was like, I have 7 spells in my deck, thanks. You have a deck card. I set my Soul Charge and just went on my day. 3 Mind Crush, just blowouts against the cross. Kaleidoscope, Call Unicorn, see your hand. You got another one. Can I just get the other cards that are in? 3 Call the Haunted. This is the blowout trap card. They blow it by me, cool. I bring back a stick chair and then I'm blow out. 2 Mirror Force. I was thinking about bumping up to 3 for this event, but in the end, this is the same as a third Mirror Force in most situations, and it's a more reactive card. And also puts my stake in the grave for Call the Haunted during the end phase. For the holes, for the Trap Section Engine, I got the Bottomless, and I got the 2 Nightmare. This card is the best card against the cross. I was playing against Desmond earlier in round 3, and I was just I was the only reason he lost. And I had this card set in Ice Hand. He had already scolded me when I went to stick chair combo him, and he thought this was a Mirror Force, or something else. I guess he thought it was a Mirror Force, the way I was playing, and he hadn't seen one yet. I had not searched this card. I set it, and he went to combo out with Valk. I let Valk go through. I let Emerald go through with the Manju and Unicorn. He sacked off his board, and with the Trish me, he was only at 3,600 life points, and I get into the Trish, swung with Ice Hand, swung with Halberd, made Cowboy. He picked up Halberd and was like, what the hell is this? Warning, Ring, Emptiness, and Compulse. I was really tempted to take this out, but against Rogue and against Winda and things I can't clear, this also gets them out of the way for Halberd. And it also, I can bounce on my stick so I can combo out. 41 main deck.
Not bad.
Extra deck. 2 Castell. Funny thing is, I did not use either of these today. I just didn't have the chance, or it was not a necessary play, but they're awesome. I would have played a giant hand if I had one. 101, Cowboy, Exaton, Lavala Chain, the MVP. Rhapsody, so good against the cross. Emerald, recycle so I can do stick chair twice. Rebellion, Dweller, Samurai, and then the rank 4s that you can make with the chairs. You got the Tallmias, Delstros, Ouroboros, and the 1 Diamond. I really wish I would have had a rank 5 master deck. I think I should have played a Pleiades like I intended to do it at first, but I never had a chance to make it. Against Rogue, it's really good, so I'll probably put it in. 2 Maxi, BA. My BA matchup is the hardest, and this is also good in this cross. 3 space, 1 twister. These, I started to put in another twister for cleave, but usually this is enough for removal. 2 Lance. This is against like Shaddolls, but I didn't play any, and this is also against BA, so I can make Diamond, and this is just, but like it never came off. 2 Sign Space. This is against BA. Nightmare does nothing to them, so I want to just basically have a functional compulse. It's also good in Sleep Force because Nightmare does nothing to them. 2 Iron Wall. It's just mostly Necroz and Infernoids if I played against it, and Ritual Beast. Shadow Mirror and Soul Drain, because it's a pseudo Shadow Mirror that works on Yankees and stuff like that. And that's it for the profile. If you have any questions, just feel free to PM me and I'll be glad to answer them.
Any shoutouts?
Shout out to the people that actually were rooting for me to win in this event, because I'm playing, my own creation, and I was proud of it, and I just wish that it wouldn't have ended the way it did. Shout out to my teammates back at State in North Carolina, and they're just rooting for me the entire time, asking me about records. And shout out to Jack Lupke over in Australia. He's been telling me that I just stay strong, keep my head straight, and he's going to Worlds this year. So I really wanted to see him there.
All right, man. Thanks. Best of luck on your ventures.